Good evening, everybody. This is Rob from RGL 518, welcoming you to another evening edition of Payoff Pitch 1985 as we continue our 85 season replay. Today's date is July 20th. We are at Fenway Park for tonight's game between the California Angels and the Boston Red Sox. So I'm hoping I get lots of Red Sox fans that will either watch this game with me or watch it on the replay. The Angels and the Red Sox have the same exact record, 43 and 46, and they are right now fighting for their playoff lives here in the month of July. As you can see, Boston here at 43 wins is tied with Milwaukee for fourth. They are only two wins back of Detroit for that third spot. California, 43 wins. They are 6 wins back of Seattle. We still got lots of baseball left to play, but as we get further and further into August and September, we all know what could happen with the top 3 teams. Bears Den 007 joins us first here at Fenway Park, and I'm pretty sure he will give out all the food and the drink. Starting pitcher for the Red Sox in this game was Bobby Ojeda, 9-11, a 4.00 ERA. He gets the call for Boston today. We got a couple of games with the Red Sox coming up. So for all you Red Sox fans, you're going to see your team at least quite a bit in the next few days. This is a big game. Both teams 43 and 46 fighting to get in into the top 3. Let's see what happens tonight. Leading off for the Angels, first baseman Rod Carew. And I don't care what anybody says, he's the best Jewish hitter in baseball history. Sorry, Hank Greenberg. Carew is at first base for this game. Let's go underway. And the first pitch is a tough 85. It's a ground ball to second base. Up with it is going to be Barrett. Throws to first, out number 1. Next up for the Halos is Juan Beniquez. He is in center field for this game. Beniquez batted .356, 6 homers against the lefties. Pitch on the way to Beniquez. That's an in-play 98. It's a fly out to left. That's put away by Rice. Out number 2. And the next batter is left fielder Brian Downing. Batted .262, 8 homers against the lefties in 85. Ojeda will pitch. And that is a patient 78. And it's a fly out to center. And that's taken care of there by Lyons. And it's a 1-2-3 inning for Bobby O. We go to the bottom of the first. Starting pitcher for the California Angels in this game was Mike Witt. He was 15-9 with a 3.56 ERA. C&D Baseball TV with Tony Porter joins us here at Fenway Park. The Angels originally won this game 5-3 on this date. We'll see if Boston can turn things around. Leading off for the Red Sox, right fielder Dwight Evans. Witt is a righty. Evans batted .260, 17 home runs against the right-handers. Mike Witt's pitch, in play, 85. It's a ground out to short. That's taken care of by Schofield, out number 1. Next batter for the BOS Sox, third baseman Wade Boggs. Batted .377 against the righties in 85. Captain Carl 8 joins us here at Fenway Park. I know he would not miss a Red Sox game. Pitch from Witt. That's a patient 78, and that's going to be a single for Boggs. Boggs blasts a base hit into right field. He will hold it first. Not stealing or anything like that. Here is the left fielder, Jim Rice. Batted .304, 20 homers against the righties. Witt with the pitch. And it is a tough 27, and it's a swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's the first strikeout for Witt. He averaged 6.5 per 9. And that is out number 2. And here is Bill Buckner at first base for the Red Sox. Billy Buckner. I will not say anything this time. Bill Buckner bats .302 with a 12 home runs against the righty. Boggs is still on at first. Here's the pitch to Witt. From Witt, that is a tough 69, and it will be a fly out to left field. And that is put away by Downing, and that will do it. One hit for the Red Sox is all they get. No score at the end of one. As Captain Carl tries not to miss any of my games, but I know you have that affinity for the BOS Sox, and I understand. Top of the second inning, leading off for the Halos will be Mike Brown. He is in right field for this game. Bats .325, 4 homers against lefties at 85. Pitch from Bobby O, and that is an in-play 93. It's a fly out to left. No problem there by Rice, out number 1. Here's Bobby Grich. Grich is at second base today. Batted .265, 5 homers against the lefties. Pitch from Ojeda, and that is a patient 36. That's a base on balls. Grich will trot down to first. Ojeda averaged 2.7 walks per 9. That's his first walk of the game. 2D steal rating, nothing going on there for Grich. It will bring up Doug DeCinces, third baseman today. DeCinces batted .244, 6 homers against the rights. It wasn't Buckner's fault. The Red Sox would have won the division. Never mind the AL pennant, if not for his contract. We know. We know, Captain Carl. We know. Here's the pitch to DeCinces. And that is a tough 51, and it is a ground ball to third. DeCinces' double play rating's an 8. Ojeda's a 7. That's a 7. Third base to second base to first base. Double play. Inning over. A walk is all the Angels get. No score going into the bottom of the second. Leading off for the BOS Sox will be their designated hitter, Mike Easler. Batted .256, 14 homers against the rights. Yes, I am, Tony. I will be playing Fall Classic again tonight, probably around 10, I think. Here's the pitch from Witt. And that is a defense 52. Error check to right field. The ball is hit to Brown. Brown's error rating is a 5, and that is a 1 to 32 would be an error, but that's a 52. Brown's going to make the catch, out number 1. Nice play by Mike Brown, and that just goes as a fly out to right. Here is the catcher, Rich Gedman. Gedman batted .314, 16 homers against the righties. Pitch from Witt. And that is a patient 20, and that will be a trot down to first on a base on balls. First walk given up by Witt. He averaged 3.5 per 9. Yeah, my channel's round-the-clock programming. I'll tell you, Tony, I really wish I was working. Here is Glenn Hoffman. Hoffman is at shortstop today for the Red Sox. Gedman on at first, no steal threat. Witt will pitch, and that is an in-play 57. That's going to be a ground ball to third. Hoffman's double play rating's a 7. Witt's a 7. That's a 10, and the throw will go to second to get Gedman. Hoffman will be safe at first on a fielder's choice. As the 10 is higher than Gedman's, even though the rule is higher than both Witt and the batter, but the rule is higher than Gedman's 5, so he's out at second easily. On the fielder's choice. House rule that I made up. 2 outs now, and coming into bat is Steve Lyons. Lyons is at center field for this game. Batted .263, 4 homers. Haven't had Lyons on the board yet. I know Steve Lyons. Philip Reynolds joins us here at Fenway Park. 2 outs. Hoffman on at first. Pitch from Witt. And it's a patient 54. It's going to be a base hit. That's a single into center field. Hoffman with a run rating of 7. He will automatically make third with 2 outs. Lyons gets a big base hit and keeps the inning alive. Here is the second baseman, Marty Barrett. Barrett batted .262 against the rights. So runners at the corners, 2 outs. Tenacious Strat joins me here at Fenway Park. Always an honor when Earl joins me here for a game. So I got a good crowd here for an Angels-Red Sox matchup. I know I'd have a good crowd with the Red Sox. I know that. Great win for your Bills last night, Earl. What a win for them. Great win. You pummeled New England, and I saw you guys pummel New England with a bit of satisfaction, I might add. Runners first and third. Here's the pitch from Witt, and it's a tough 90. He'll get out of the inning. It's a ground ball to short. The throw will go to first to get Barrett, and the inning is over. No runs and a hit for the Red Sox. Still no score at the end of 2. Watch out for Lyons dropping his pants at first. Yes, thanks for reminding me about that. Thank you for reminding me about that. Yes, I forgot all about that. We go to the top of the third. Leading off for the Angels is Rufino Linares, and he is their DH for the game, designated hitter. Ojeda will pitch. And that is an in-play 75. It's a fly ball in center field. Pretty lazy there. Lyons will go ahead and take a step to his right, out number 1. Next batter is the catcher, Bob Boone. Boone batted .259 against lefties. And that is again a patient 11, and that's going to be a walk. Bob Boone trots down to first. Second walk issued by Ojeda. Shortstop Dick Schofield comes up to bat. Bats .259 against the lefts. Of course not. I would never ban Salvador. I know he's got a lot of things going on right now. He's working, and of course I know his wife is still trying to recover. 1 out. Boone on it first, no threat to steal. Schofield will bat. Ojeda with the pitch. In play, 60. And it's a fly ball to right field. And that's out number 2. Boone, of course, holds it first. Top of the order here is Rod Carew. Batted .264 against lefties in 85. Rod Carew, one of my favorite players. Pitch from Ojeda. Ballpark 35. That's going to be in play for Carew. And against the lefty, he has no home run power, but he does get a 16, and that will be a single for Carew. Boone has a run rating of 4. I got a draw. It's a sharp liner into center field. Runner on first advances 1 base with a choice. Wow. Bob Boone has a run rating of 4, and that is a 3, which means he's got to try, which means he has to try for third. He has to try for third if I want. I think it's an automatic check. If I'm not running the team. Yeah. So Bob Boone, that's an automatic, actually. That's automatic. Although I really don't want to think I would send him. With a run rating of 4. You know what? The one thing about payoff pitch, I can actually make a control on that, but you know what? Let's do it. Let's follow the rules. Bob Boone, rounding second. He's going to try for third. I really don't think he's got a chance. Before I try that, hold on a minute. That ball was hit to center field, right? Center fielder's arm, Boston, is Lyons. His arm is a 6. So in order for Boone to be safe, 4 or lower, he's safe. 6 or 5, play at third. 7, he's out. No, Boone's going to hold at second. Boone will hold at second, 2 outs. I'm not going to send him. He's a dead duck, probably. So that is a base hit for Carew. Boone will hold at second base. And that will bring up Juan Beniquez. He was 35 years old in 85. Runners at first and second for the Angels. Ojeda got to bear down a little bit here. Here's the pitch. And that is a tough 98. He'll get out of that easily. Fly ball left field. That's caught by Rice, and the inning comes to an end. No runs and a hit for the Halos. Still no score going into the bottom of the third. Leading off for the Red Sox is Dewey. Dewey is 0 for 1. Pitch on the way from Witt. Patient 55. That's a walk. Dewey will trot down to first. Leadoff walk by Evans. The batter is Boggs. Evans is steal rating 2B. 9 on the dice, not going anywhere. So Witt will make a normal pitch. Here's the pitch from Witt. And that is a 7. It's a tough 69. And that is going to be a fly out to left. That's out number 1. Here is Jimmy Rice with Evans still on at first. Witt with the pitch. A patient 91. Ground ball to short. Rice's double play rating's a 9. Witt's a 7. That is a 9. The throw goes to second to get Evans. Get Evans. His run rating is a 6. It doesn't beat the 9. Jim Rice will be safe at first. Out number 2, fielder's choice. And here's Billy Buckner. Had a bat signed by Lodoff, and when Carew signed it, the sweeping end of the W went through Bob Feller's autograph. Oh, boy. Rod Carew, best Jewish hitter in baseball history. Sorry, Hank Greenberg. I'll take Carew any day. Rice on it first. Buckner. There's the pitch from Witt. That's a patient 23. It's a base hit by Buckner. That is a double. He hits that one into left field. Jim Rice with a run rating of 6. He will score all the way from first. Buckner goes to second with 2 outs, and the Red Sox are on the board. 1-0. Billy Buckner comes through with the double. RBI double by Buckner, 1-0. And here's Mike Easler with a runner on second. Still 2 outs here in the bottom of the third. Pitch from Witt. That's an in play, 66. That'll get out of the inning. Fly ball to left. And that will be taken care of by Downing. And the inning ends. 1 run on 1 hit for the BOS Sox. And a walk and a fielder's choice. At the end of 3, 1-0. In favor of the Boston Bean Eaters. Or I should say the Boston Americans. The Boston Americans as they were known before they became the Boston Red Sox. We go to the top of the 4th. Here's Downing for the Halos. Downing is 0 for 1. Ojeda's pitch. That's tough. 34. And that's going to be a pop out to shortstop. Oh, Downing did not get any of that. He just missed it, actually. That's a pop out to short. That's out number 1. Good pitch by Ojeda. Good thing the Mets had him had him for the next year. Here is Mike Brown. Brown is 0 for 1. Pitch from Bobby O. And that's again a tough 77. It's a fly ball to center field. And that'll be caught by Lyons. It's out number 2. Bobby Grich comes up next. He walked his last time up. And that is a leaner. I'll re-roll it. And that's a 4. That is a patient 69. That's a single for Grich. And he smacks that into right. Grich will get to first base and he'll hold there. So Grich holds at first. The batter will be DeCinces. DeCinces grounded out into a double play his last time up. No steal attempt. 2 outs. Can Ojeda get out the inning? Pitch is in play. 79. Fly out center field. Easy catch made there by Lyons. And the hit doesn't do anything. No runs and a hit. For the Angels, we go to the bottom of the 4th. Still 1-0. Favor of Boston Red Sox. Put out your list. 2017 SOM. Thanks to announcer. Fall Classic Baseball is due. Bottom of the 4th coming up. Mike Witt will pitch to Rich Gedman. As yes, I am now starting to collect Fall Classic Baseball. I have the 1986 season, waiting for 1969 to show up. Salvador America joins us here at Fenway Park. How did we not know he would not show up for a Boston Red Sox game? Michael Peterson joins us here at Fenway Park. I got a Yankee fan and a Red Sox fan in the pen. Here we go. Let the chat begin. Witt will pitch. That is a defense 58. Error check to the shortstop. The ball is hit to Schofield's error rating is a 3. 58 on the dice, and that will be an out. Nice play by Schofield. Throws to first, out number 1. Oh, good play by Schofield. Grounder to short, but no error. Next batter is Glenn Hoffman. One out. Here's the pitch from Witt. And it's a tough 92. That's a fly out to left. Easy play made there by Downing. Here's Steve Lyons. Young Steve Lyons, who's only 25 years old in 85. Pitch from Witt. And that is a 9. That is a patient 20. And Lyons will trot down to first on ball 4. Lyons reaches base for the second time today. Third walk issued by Witt. And a chance now for Marty Barrett. RF joins us here at Fenway Park. Lyons on it first. Barrett the batter. 2 outs. Pitch from Witt. That's a tough 35. And it's a pop out to second base, and the inning will end there. Nothing across except a walk. It is 1-0 in favor of the Boston Americans, as they were known before they were called the Boston Red Sox. Top of inning number 5. Rufino Linares will go ahead and lead off for the Halos. I would never ban Salvador America. He's one of my biggest fans. All of you guys are. Tough 85. That's easy. That's a ground out to short. That'll be picked up there by Hoffman. Throws to first, out number 1. Here's Bob Boone. Boone walked his last time up. Pitch coming from Ojeda. Defense check 30. That could be an issue. Error check at the plate. Gedman's error rating is a 2. And it's a 1-61, and that is going to be an error on Gedman. Let's see what kind of an error that is, and that's going to be a 1-base error. So obviously it's grounded at the plate. Gedman threw it, and he threw it a little bit wide to first. Boone is safe. That's the first error on the Red Sox. And that will go as an E2. Don't see many of those. 1 error on Boston. So the Red Sox get a free out. Here's Schofield. And Boone not going anywhere. Here I am saluting the Skankies. That's what I say to my mom. I call them the New York Skankies, and she wants to beat me up every time I say it. Boone on it first. Here's the pitch from Ojeda. And that's a tough 73. That's a fly ball to center field. That will be out number 2. And Boone stays at first base. Here's my boy, Rod Carew. He was 39 years old in 85. His time was ending. Carew, of course, you know, would get his 3,000th hit this year. And I've already been checking. Of course, there were a couple of milestones this year. And yes, of course, we know Tom Seaver did get his 300th win, and I will replay that game again in this season. That's already scheduled for August 4th. So the Yankees will play the White Sox in that matchup. And of course, we all know that Phil Niekro, we all know he passed away. We lose another Hall of Famer this year, Phil Niekro. On the last day of this season, Phil Niekro got his 300th win on October 6th. I am going to play that game on the last day of the season as a tribute game. So we may have a number of games on the last day of the season. Of course, if any, besides any games where playoffs have an implication in this season. So you could definitely see the Yankees with Tom Seaver with the White Sox on August 4th. And October 6th of this season, I will do Phil Niekro's game as a tribute game. They do play the Toronto Blue Jays that day, and that could be an important game. So we'll find out. Could be important when I do it. Runner on first. There's the pitch to Carew. And that is a wheelhouse from Ojeda. But a wheelhouse 90 is way too high. That's going to be chopped to second. Throws to first. Inning over. Oh, wow. No runs, no hits, 1 error. We are halfway through the game. Red Sox leading the Angels 1-0. Going to the bottom of the 5th. Cussing out the Skankies. Here's Dwight Evans leading off for the BOS Sox. Dwight Evans walked his last time up. Pitch from Witt. In play, 0-2. He's not walking this time. That is a lace double right into left field. That'll bounce off the wall. And Evans will hold at second with a leadoff double. Good hit for Dewey. And that brings up Boggs. Boggs is 1 for 2, singled and flown out. Evans on at second. Here's the pitch from Witt. And that's a tough 68. And we got a fly ball to left field. That's going to be caught by Downing. Evans, of course, will hold at second base. That's the first out. Witt pitching a gem, really. He's pitching very well. Here's Jim Rice. 1 out. Evans on at second. Pitch to Rice. And as a tough 76. He's getting good pitches there. That's a fly out to center. That's going to be out number 2. Witt is definitely bearing down. And now the batter is Buckner. Buckner had an RBI double his last time up. Two outs. Fans here at Fenway want to see a good hit. Here's the pitch from Witt. That's a patient 20, and that Buckner's done it again. He gets a double on that one. RBI double for Buckner. He does it there. Evans will come around to score easily. Buckner goes to second. It's 2-0 BOS Sox. Stadium cheers. Yay! Buckner has his second RBI double. And he will hold at second base. Here is Easler. So Mike Witt having issues with Billy Buck. 2 outs, though. Still 2, and now 2-0 Red Sox. Easler looking on. Easler's 0 for 2. Pitch from Witt. And that's a defense check. It's a range check to right field. The ball is hit to Brown. His range is a C. 45 on the dice. And 71, that's going to fall for a hit. That's going to be a base hit from Mike Easler out of the range of Brown. That's a single. Buckner will, it's a 2-base single. So Buckner will score from second easily. 3-0 Red Sox. Mike Easler gets an RBI base hit. Here's Rich Gedman. Two outs. Easler on at first. Now it's a 3-0 Red Sox lead. Pitch from Witt. That's a patient 34, and that's a walk. That will be ball 4. Gedman will go to first. And we got runners at first and second with 2 outs now. That's the 4th walk issued by Witt. And a chance now for Glenn Hoffman to maybe break the game wide open with 2 outs. Easler on at second. Gedman at first. Here's the pitch from Witt. And it's a patient 60. That's a base hit by Glenn Hoffman. He goes ahead and smacks it. Easler with a run rating of 5. So does Gedman. I have to draw a card. It's a line drive into center field. Runner on first advances 1 base. Runner on second advances 1 base with a choice. So Easler goes to third. Gedman goes to second. Hoffman's on first. Easler has a run rating of 5. That's a 5. And the ball is hit the center field, and that is Benitez has an arm rating of 8. They're going to send Easler. They're going to send Easler home. So, 5 or less. So, on the card, 5 or less. Easler is safe. 6 to 80. We have a play at the plate. 9, he is out. It is a 10. The throw comes to home, and Easler is out of there. Holy cow. What a throw by Benitez. He gets Easler out at the plate, and the inning is over. Two runs for the Red Sox on 4 hits and a walk as Easler is thrown out at the plate by Juan Benitez, an arm rating of 8, and he gets a 10 on the card. 3-0 Boston at the end of 5. As Salvador says, Bullstein. We go to the top of the sixth. Ojeda's fatigue inning is the sixth inning. He hasn't given up any runs, so he's going to stay strong. Here's Juan Beniquez, who gets a few boos here from Fenway Park for throwing out Easler. Beniquez is 0 for 2. Let's see if Ojeda can go on. He has 5 complete games. Pitch from Ojeda. In play, 18. That's a base hit. Beniquez will go ahead and smack that one into right field. He will hold it first. First hit of the game for Beniquez. Brian Downing will come up and take a swing. Beniquez a steal rating of 2, not going. Here's the pitch to Downing. And that is a ballpark 06. That is in Downing's wheelhouse. Downing does have power, and that's a 53. Kaboom! That ball is hit high. That ball is hit deep, and that ball is over the green monster. It is gone. That one's hit to left, and Downing sends it out of here. Home run, Brian Downing, 3-2. Brian Downing blasts a homer over the green monster. Just barely cleared it, but good enough. And now a 3-2 game. Here's Mike Brown. They're going to go check with Ojeda on the mound, see if he's okay. If he gives up another run, he will be fatigued, but they'll keep him out there. Brown will go ahead and bat. 3-2 now. The Angels originally won this game 5-3. Pitch from Ojeda. Patient 41. That's a single for Brown. He belts that one into left. And Brown will go to first. 3 straight base hits. And here's Bobby Grinch. Brown a 2 steal rating, 4 on the dice, will not run. Nail Commodore. Nobody out. Ojeda now in a bit of trouble after giving up a home run to Downing. Here's the pitch to Grinch. And that is a tough 97. That's a fly out to left. Out number 1. Brown will stay at first. And here is Doug DeCinces. Both teams 43 and 46. They have the same exact record. The Red Sox are 2 games back of third. The Angels are about 5 games back of third. They need to catch up. Pitch from Ojeda. And that's an in-play 74. It's a fly ball center field. That'll be caught by Lyons, out number 2. Brown stays at second. Rufino Linares will bat. Ojeda checking on. Fans here at Fenway suddenly got a little bit nervous. Here's the pitch from Bobby O. That's a tough 22. That's a double by Linares. He smacks the double. Brown with a run rating of 7 will automatically score from first. This game is tied. Rufino Linares smacks a double. That one is off the wall and off the green monster in left field. We're tied at 3. The next batter is Bob Boone, and that will be it for Ojeda as he will come out. Oh, that is a shame. Pitched beautifully, and then in his fatigue inning, he gives up 3 runs. Salvador America says, yep, the game is rigged. Red Sox will go to the bullpen. Sixth inning, I really would like a long reliever if possible. Got a right-hander coming up. Let's see. I'd like to get one out, really, just one stinking out. Coming on to pitch for the Red Sox will be Mark Clear. Actually, you know what? No, not Mark Clear. My bad. Not Clear. Give me a moment. It'll be Bob Stanley. I got to go with the better pitcher here. You got to get out of the inning. Bob Stanley, 6-6, 2.87 ERA. He will take over. He can pitch innings 6 and 7. He will pitch to Bob Boone. Tied at 3 now, top of the 6th. A 3-0 lead is gone. Stanley will now pitch to Boone. Boone reached on an errors last time and walked. He has no official at bat. Pitch from Stanley. That's an in-play 34, and that's a single by Boone. That is a base hit. Linares, run rating of 6. He will score from second. Boone goes to first. And then the Angels have put 4 runs here in the top of the 6th. It's now 4-3. And here's Dick Schofield. 2 outs. 4-3 Angels now. As California comes roaring back. Stanley will pitch to Schofield. And that's an in-play 14. The inning is still not over. That's a base hit. It's a soft blooper into short right field. Runner on first advances 2 bases. Boone will go to third and hold there. Schofield to first. And here's Rod Carew. The Boston bullpen really wasn't that great in 85, but runners at the corners now, 2 outs. Carew is now the batter. He's 1 for 3. Carew bats a little worse bats a little better against right-handers, but Stanley will stay out there, try to get the inning over. 4-3 Angels. And here's the pitch from Stanley. And that's a tough 81. He'll get out of it. Fly ball center field. And that'll be caught by Lyons. And the inning is over. The Angels send 9 men to the plate. 4 runs on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hits. We go to the bottom of the 6th inning, 4-3 Halos. They come roaring back here in the ball game. We go loaded dice, loaded cards, loaded dice. Everything is loaded. I think we got a sore fan in the chat there, guys. Mike Witt will pitch. And he'll be pitching to Steve Lyons, who will lead off for Boston here. Bottom of the 6th inning. Red Sox 3-0 lead. And Angels score 4 in the 6th inning. We'll see if Boston can get even back. Pitch from Witt. That's a tough 74. It's a grounder to short. That's out number 1. Easy play there made by Schofield. Here's Marty Barrett. Barrett 0 for 2. Pitch from Witt. Patient 73 and grounded to second base. Throw goes to first, out number 2. Here's Dewey Evans. Dewey Evans got a doubles last time up. He's 1 for 2. Pitch to Evans. And that's an in-play 66. Grounded to second base. Up with it is Gritch, and he will throw to first. It's a 1-2-3 inning on the Red Sox. At the end of 6, the Angels now lead it 4-3. We go to the top of the 7th. Juan Beniquez is due to lead off for the Angels. Stanley will stay out there. Here's the pitch from Stanley. And that is an in-play 39. Base hit for Beniquez. Single to right field. Beniquez trots down to first. That's his second hit of the game. He is now 2 for 4. Here's Brian Downing. Kitchen home was turned away. That's sad. Beniquez on it first. Stanley will pitch to Downing. And that's a defense check, 65. It's an error check to short. The ball is hit to Hoffman. His error rating is a 4. 65 on the dice. 1-40, not an error. Let's see what it is. And that's going to, not an error. He will make the play. And that's going to be a line out. And his error rate, his range is a D. And they're only going to be able to, is going to make a line out. And that's 1 away. If it's double, it would have been a double play if he was an A or a B, but he is a D. Beniquez gets back, 1 out. Line out to short. Here's Mike Brown. Beniquez still on it first. Pitch from Stanley. Defense again, 81. That should be all right. Error check to third. The ball is hit to Boggs. His error rating is a 4. 81 on the dice. That will be an out. And that's going to be a pop out to Boggs. And that's out number 2. Pop out to third. Boggs makes the play there. And here's Bobby Gritch. Gritch is 1 for 2. Beniquez still on it first. Stanley trying to get the inning done. Here's the pitch. And that is a tough 97 fly ball left field, caught by Rice. They get a leadoff hit, but that is all. We are at the 7th inning stretch. Angels lead it 4-3. Sing your Take Me Out to the Ball Game and your Sweet Caroline. Since we're at Fenway Park, I will be right back. What do we got coming up next on RJL 518 Network? We're going to do a little fall classic baseball, probably around 10 o'clock. The 1986 Mets will take on the Phillies again. It'll be Sid Fernandez versus Steve Carlton test game. Inside pitch. We've already begun our 1995 one and gone tournament. Tomorrow it's game number 2. The St. Louis Cardinals taking on the Colorado Rockies at Coors Field. Good pitching matchup tomorrow. Really, it will be Donovan Osborne against Kevin Ritz. That is our matchup for for Inside Pitch as we begin our 1995 One and Gone. And tomorrow night on Payoff Pitch, back to the National League, the Chicago Cubs meet up with the San Diego Padres tomorrow night. So that's what we got next on RJL 518 Network. So join us for some good games coming up. We go to the bottom of the seventh. Angels leading the Red Sox 4-3. Mike Witt will pitch. This will be his last inning. His fatigue inning was the 8th. Wade Boggs leads off for Boston. See what happens, Philip, when you take a break? You miss out. Pitch from Witt. That's a tough 58. And it's a line drive right to second, out number 1. Boggs hits that right to Gritch. That's the first out, and the batter will be Jim Rice. Here's the pitch from Witt. And that is a tough 28. And it's a swing and a miss. Strike out. And Rice goes down on strikes. And that is only the second strikeout for Witt. He's a little behind on strikeouts in this game. And now the batter is Buckner. Buckner's been the hero tonight. 2 for 3, 2 doubles with 2 RBIs. Can Buckner be the hero right now? Pitch from Witt. That's it in play. 67. The answer is no. That'll be a fly out to left. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. At the end of 7, still 4-3 Angels. We go to the top of the 8th. Stanley is done. Doug DeCinces will lead off for the Angels. Boston going to go to the pen. They'll bring out Steve Crawford, 6-5, 3.76 ERA. He's got 12 saves. Long reliever. He could probably do the job. Mike Witt, of course, was done. He'll come out of the game as well, so I know I got to replace him. Steve Crawford will pitch to Doug DeCinces, top of the 8th inning. Pitch from Crawford. That is a tough 22, and it's a swing and a miss. Struck him out. Down goes DeCinces, out number 1. Here's Rufino Linares. Came up big with a big RBI double his last time up. He's 1 for 3. And Linares is a major threat against right-handers with a 4.29 average. Didn't have many at-bats against him, but he's in the starting lineup, and he will bat. Pitch from Crawford, and that is a tough 44, and it is a ground out to third. Throw goes to first, out number 2. 2 outs as Linares grounds out. And here's Bob Boone. Crawford will pitch to Boone. And that's also a tough 59. And it's a ground ball to third. Up with it is Boggs. Throws to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning for the Angels. Still 4-3 Halos. Bottom of the 8th coming up. 2 lefties and a righty dealing for Boston. Let's see who the Angels have in the pen for this game. And they'll go with Pat Clements. 5-0, 3.34 ERA. He's got a save. Pat Clements will pitch for the Angels against Mike Easler, and he will bat. Al, Red Sox fan, King of the Hill, joins us here at Fenway Park. I knew sooner or later he would get here for a Red Sox game. Clements will pitch to Easler. Now that Al Red Sox fan is here, let's see if the Red Sox get some luck. That's a tough 78. Nope. That's going to be a fly out to center, out number 1. Come on, let the magic of Al Red Sox fan go over the Red Sox. Here is Rich Gedman. Gedman is 0 for 1. He's walked twice. Al Red Sox fan, please check out that awesome channel. His channel is so good, CBS, NBC, and ABC are going to sign him to a contract, as they should. Clemens will pitch to Gedman. And that is a patient 89, way too high. Ground out to second base. Throw goes to first, out number 2. Here's Glenn Hoffman, and he will bat against Clemens. Hoffman is 1 for 3. Pitch on the way, and it's an in-play 56, and it's a ground ball to third. Throw goes to first, and a 1-2-3 inning for the Red Sox. At the end of 8, it is still 4-3 in favor of the Halos. We go to the top of the 9th. Leading off for the Angels will be Dick Schofield. He will bat, even though he's got a 199 average against righties, but you're up 4-3. So Crawford will pitch to Schofield. And it's an in-play 97. That wouldn't have been good no matter who was on the at the plate. Fly ball to left field. That's out number 1. That's the one thing about payoff pitch a little bit that gets me. You know if the roll is high, okay, on a tough, a patient, or an in-play, and probably a wheelhouse, you know that's an out. Unlike inside pitch, you actually have to check the card. That's out number 1. Here's Rod Carew. That's another knock I have on payoff pitch. You know if it's a high percentage roll, you know it's an out. On inside pitch, you actually have to check the batter card if it goes there, because every batter card is different. Here's the pitch from Crawford. That's defense 27. Range check to first. The ball is hit. Oh, boy. The ball is hit to Buckner. His range is a D. That's a 27. Not a chance. It's a little roller down the line. It gets behind the bag. It gets through Buckner. And that's going to be that's a range miss. It's not an error, but it's a range. And that's going to be a double for Rod Carew. I finally get to say that. Rod Carew goes to second on a double that gets by Buckner. But it's not an error. It was a failed range check. Double for Carew. And that is a double on a hit first to third base. So the Angels have a insurance run on second, and here's Juan Beniquez. Beniquez is 2 for 4, 1 out. Buckner on it. Not Buckner. Carew on it second. Crawford trying to keep it where it's at. Here's the pitch. That's a tough 78. It's a fly out to center, out number 2. Carew stays where he's at. And the batter now is Brian Downing. Where is Dave Stapleton? Baseball Demos joins us here at Fenway Park. He's not available. Carew on at second. Downing the batter. Downing at a home run in this game. He's 1 for 4. Crawford's pitch to Downing. And that is an in-play 10. And yes, that's a base hit for Downing. It's a single. Downing goes to first. Carew with a run rating of 6. He will score from second automatically. And the Angels now make it 5-3, which is the actual score this game was. RBI single by Downing. He goes to first. Tim Pepper joins us here at Fenway Park. The next batter will be Mike Brown. First run given up by Crawford. He'll stay out there. But now it's 5-3 Angels, which was the actual score. 2 outs. Crawford trying to get out of it. And it is a patient 44, and that's a ground ball back to Crawford. He's got it. He throws to first, and that will end the inning. 1 run on 2 hits for the Angels. Will we see some 9th inning magic? 5-3, Angels lead. Steve Lyons leads off for Boston. Pat Clements. He will pitch the Lions. Angel bullpen is ready to go. Clements will pitch the Lions, lefty on lefty. Lions will bat against Clements. He does hit 269 against lefties. That's good enough for me to keep him in there. Bottom of the 9th. Pitch from Clements. And that is an in-play 17. Base hit for Steve Lyons. The Red Sox get their leadoff runner on first. What? Did you expect a 1-2-3 inning at RJL 518 Network? And the tying run will come to the plate. Lyons, a very quick runner, a run rating of 10. Steal rating of 4. He's not going anywhere. And the batter is Marty Barrett, and he will bat. But Clements is now going to come out. And the Angels will go to the pen. And they will go to their closer, Donnie Moore, who was in the All-Star, who I had in the All-Star game a few days ago. Donnie Moore, 8 wins, 8 losses, 1.92 ERA, 31 saves. Donnie Moore coming on to pitch. Nobody out. Bottom of the 9th, 5-3. Marty Barrett, the batter. Lions on it first. Fans here at Fenway. Here's the pitch from Moore. And that is a tough 88. And it's a ground ball to short. Barrett's double play ratings a 7. Moore's a 5. That is a 9. The 9 is lower than the 10. The only play they have is the first. Lions will make second. That's my rule. That's my ground out rule to allow runners on first to go to second if they're quick. And that is a run rating of 10. He will beat that throw, but that's out number 1. So Lions gets to second. On a ground out to short. The double play, the rating was higher than both the pitcher and the batter, and it was lower than the runner on first. So Lions gets to second. That's out number 1. And now the top of the order for Dwight Evans. Evans is 1 for 3. He's got a double in this game. Salvador America says need a homer. Donnie Moore did not give up many of them in 85. He gave up 9, though. He has a wheelhouse and a ballpark on his card. 1 out. Fans here at Fenway want a good pitch. Here's the pitch from Moore. And that is a patient 91. And it's a ground ball to short. The throw goes to first for out number 2. Lions' run rating's a 10. That is higher than the 8. Lions will go to third on that play because Lions is very fast. So Lions goes to third, but now there are 2 outs, and it's up to Wade Boggs. Boggs is 1 for 4. Donnie Moore looking in at Boggs. Lions on at third. 2 outs. Everyone says fingers crossed. And, of course, may Donnie Moore rest in peace. Pitch to Boggs. Here we go. That's sewer dice. I'll re-roll. Here we go again. And that is an in-play 33, and it's a base hit for Boggs. Wade Boggs gets a single. Lions will trot on home. Boggs goes to first. It's 5-4. Oh, Donnie Moore gives up an in-play, and Boggs takes it for a ride. As that ball was hit to left field. Base hit for Boggs. A run comes in. And now the batter is Jim Rice. Jim Rice will bat. He has 20 home runs against a righty. If this is anywhere a wheelhouse, Rice should have a very good chance, as a 56% chance of knocking it out. Boggs on it first. Jim Rice, the batter, 2 outs, 5-4 now. Fenway Park on their feet. Here's the pitch from Moore. It's a tough 99, and it's a fly ball deep to left field. Deep there for Downing, and Downing's going to put out his glove. Block, and the ball falls into it. That's your game. Angels beat the Red Sox 5-4. Sorry, guys. One run on 2 hits. Final line score coming up. Don't go away. 10-minute ticker is next. For California, 5 runs, 11 hits, no errors. For the Boston Red Sox, 4 runs, 9 hits, and 1 error. Bobby Witt does get the win. Ojeda the loss. Moore does get the save. And that does it here at Fenway. We got 10-minute ticker coming up. Timeout as we set it up. Remember, I got Fall Classic Baseball coming up next at about 10 o'clock. The Mets and the Phillies, 1986, as my Mets try to win a game. I actually did play a practice game offline, and I actually kept the score. Mets won at 8-6, but in my opinion, that really doesn't count unless I stream it. So we got Mets and the Phillies coming up. Fall Classic at about 10. Inside pitch, 1995 one and gone, game number 2. The Cardinals against the Rockies. And then tomorrow night, we got the Cubs and the Padres on Payoff Pitch. Fake dice, fake tarts, fake tower, fake mat, fake table, blah. See you later, Al Red Sox fan, king of the hill. Always an honor when you join one of my games. The Angels originally won that game 5-3. This one, it's 5-4, so that's pretty good. So let's go to the 10-minute ticker and see how the rest of the Major League Baseball world does on July 20. Kansas City at Baltimore. That's a 3, a win for the Royals, 2-0. Royals got some serious catching up to do. California already beat Boston. Cleveland and the White Sox. That's a 6. White Sox win that game 6-1. Texas at Detroit. A win for Texas, 8-6. Seattle playing Milwaukee. That's a 4. The Mariners continue to dominate, 4-1. Mariners are good. Yankees taking on Minnesota. That's an 8. The Twins get a big win, 8-5. Oakland taking on Toronto, and that is a win for the Blue Jays, 5-4, as Toronto stays with the Yankees in the American League East. Philadelphia taking on the Reds. That's a 10. Reds get that win, 8-6. St. Louis taking on the Dodgers. That's an 8. Dodgers win 3-0. Houston taking on Montreal. That is a 10. That is a win for the Expos. They beat the Astros 3-0. The Astros are beginning to fade. Atlanta taking on my Mets. That's a 5. I cannot beat the weak teams. The Braves win that game 6-4. I can't beat teams like that. I cannot beat the F teams. There are 3 F grade teams: Atlanta, San Francisco, and Pittsburgh. Mets can't beat any of them. They beat everybody else. Pittsburgh against San Diego. That's a 10. That's a win for the Padres, 4-1. Chicago Cubs taking on San Francisco. That's an 8. A win for the Giants, 10-4. We now go to July 21. Kansas City at Baltimore. Yeah, he just said it was rigged. That's an 8. That's a win for the Orioles, 6-2. California taking on Boston. Do the Red Sox get revenge? That's a 9. Yes, they do. They win that game 12-6. Cleveland at the White Sox. That's a 2. Indians get the win 7-3. Texas at Detroit. That's an 8. A win for the Tigers 3-2. Seattle against Milwaukee. That's a 3. Mariners win another one, 8-3. They may be taking over first place in that division very soon. New York Yankees taking on Minnesota. Yankees win it 8-4. Oakland at Toronto. That's an 8. The Blue Jays stay with the Yankees, 7-0. Philadelphia at Cincinnati. That's a 7. Reds win it 9-8. St. Louis taking on the Dodgers. Dodgers win 6-1. Houston at Montreal. That's a 5. Astros get the win 4-1, and they need that. Atlanta taking on the Mets. That's a 9. My team wins. Yay, team. That's an 8-6 win for my Mets. Finally get a win on the poor Braves. Pittsburgh at San Diego. That's a 4. Pirates win it 4-2. Chicago Cubs at San Francisco. That's a 9. The Giants win it 7-2 over the Cubbies. If your team won tonight, congratulations. If they didn't, there's always tomorrow. Salvador America, Captain Carl 8, RFL Red Sox fan, Tim Pepper, Baseball Demos, Bears Den 007, Tenacious Strat. Let's see here. Let's find it. Philip Reynolds. C&D Baseball TV with Tony Porter. Thank you all for joining me tonight. Bears Den 007, thank you all for joining me tonight. We'll see you probably in a couple hours for a little fall classic test game. And we'll see you there. Stay safe, healthy, smart, and strong. We'll see you in a couple hours. Angels over the Red Sox tonight, 5-4. Take care, everyone. See you later.